You were there when the phenomenon began.
Is that your final answer? He just won $1 million! You just won $1 million! He's won $1 million!
And you know what winning $1 million looks like. Now, imagine what winning $10 million looks like, starting tonight.
It's Super Millionaire, baby!
That's right, Super Millionaire is back after 20 years, along with the 2 additional lifelines, double dip, 3 wise men, and it will mean everything.
$10 million!
Super Millionaire celebrates its 20th anniversary. Special begins right now only on Swat, the PowerPoint Animator 214's YouTube channel.
I can't wait. I really can. From this studio where it all began 20 years ago. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You gotta admit it, you missed us. Of course, the excitement of this show is about the same as the good old classic Millionaire. Tonight, one of these contestants can win an outstanding, huge, and ultimate prize of $10 million. Can we have our very first $10 million winner here in the history of Super Millionaire tonight? How far can you go? And how much are you willing to risk it to win it all? The search for the $10 million in this intense and exciting quiz show starts right now. This is the return of Super Millionaire. Thank you very much, y'all. I totally appreciate that. Hello everyone, it's Swat here again in the studio, and yes, to celebrate 20 years of this show, we are finally back. Every contestant who sits in that hot seat is going to be playing for a staggering $10 million. That's right. $10 million. One mind-blowing amount of money, and no contestant in the history of this show has won that big for 20 years. So can we finally give that away in our very first game with this first contestant here tonight? We'll see here in this first game tonight. Along the way, we're bringing back those 2 additional lifelines. You remember them. One of them is called Double Dip, and of course the mysterious 3 wise men. And there they are, sequestered and waiting backstage. Their identities shrouded in darkness and mystery. 3 brilliant minds ready to mentally leap into rescue of all of our players when they need them. And speaking of our players, I think we are ready to introduce our very first contestant to sit in that hot seat that will be playing for $10 million here tonight. So with that being said, are you all ready to get this 20th anniversary celebration started? Alright, without any further ado, let's bring them out now. So please welcome the host of Minecraft Insanity Camp himself. It's the one and only Bedrock! Hey, welcome to the show. Come on, let's play.
Let's go.
Our very first contestant of the night, here is Bedrock. You have seen him already in some of my other videos here in my channel. He's the host of Minecraft Insanity Camp for nearly 5 years now, since it was rebooted back in August 2019. And now he's finally up here tonight, being the first ever contestant in this studio playing for $10 million. So it's nice to have you here, Bedrock.
Thank you. It really is a pleasure to be here.
So how does it feel being the host of the camp so far?
Kinda stressful, but I've been doing pretty decent lately. It was quite a ride so far, being the host of it for nearly 5 years now.
Yeah, you're doing pretty decent lately so far, dude. Sure is a lot of hard work being the host of the camp, right?
Yeah, Pretty much.
And this $10 million that you could possibly win tonight can definitely help you a lot with that, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just a little improvements to the show and donates it doesn't need.
Alright, good enough. You ready to get this started?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment now. Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it. Now, if you want to be a contestant like Bedrock here, and I bet a lot of you at home wanted to play here in the studio, you still have time. Just register as a contestant right now by applying the Super Millionaire contestant application form Google Forms link that will be in the description below. The lines are open tonight only until we have enough members to join in. So go ahead and sign up right now and give it a try if you want to. Alright, Bedrock. I've been waiting for a long time and looking forward to say this for a very long time. You are just 15 questions away from winning $10 million. Oh boy. Just take a look at all these zeros right here, Bedrock. No more boring $100 questions, no sir. We start directly at $1,000 and then 5 correct answers later, you won't leave here with anything less than $10,000. 5 more correct answers later and you'll be holding a check for $250,000. And to help you get through this, you have your 3 trusty lifelines. You remember them. 50-50, ask the audience, and you can phone a friend. And then you'll enter the next dimension of the game, Bedrock. Listen to me, where you'll be playing for millions and millions of dollars. At that point where you get up to that $250,000 level, we're gonna give you those 2 additional lifelines, and that is of course the double dip and that mysterious 3 wise men. After 4 years since it has gone off the air for some reasons, I'm all pumped up and already looking forward to doing this again for a long time now. So with that being said, are you all ready to play the game, Bedrock?
I am super ready. Let's do this, dude.
Audience, are you ready? Then without any further ado, let's play Super Millionaire! Alright, Bedrock, we begin at $1,000 and here's your first question. Which state has cities named San Francisco and Hollywood? Is it California, Utah, Hawaii, Isaac Newton?
It's definitely a California. Final answer.
Got it for $1,000. Good for you, dude. $2,000. Someone hiding in a malicious intent by pretending to be good is said to be a what in sheep's clothing? Goat, wolf, cow, or pig?
Be wolf. Final answer.
Yes, sir, for $2,000. He's up to $3,000. What country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? Italy, France, Mexico, Brazil.
Pretty stupid as an almost rock because I didn't know this one. It's obviously B, France. Final answer.
You're not stupid as him today, dude. You got it right. For $5,000. Simone Biles is an athlete known for which sport? Was it fencing, table tennis, archery, gymnastics?
I'm not really familiar with that name, but I think it's D gymnastics, so... D gymnastics, final answer.
Gymnastics is the right answer. You got $5,000. And here it comes for $10,000. What astrological sign is a lion? Taurus, Libra, Leo, Scorpius.
C, Leo. Final answer.
Yes! Yes! For $10,000! Alright, you just made it to $10,000. Whatever happens, $10,000 is the least that you can take home tonight. All 3 lifelines are still intact, and here comes the next question for $20,000. Absolute zero is 0 on which scale? Kelvin, Celsius, Fahrenheit, Scoville.
That'd be A Kelvin. Final answer.
You certainly know your stuff. You just won $20,000. He's going very smoothly so far right here. Here comes the next question for $40,000. Which author created the character Pippi Longstocking? C.S. Lewis, Astrid Lindgren, A.A. Milne, or Anna Sewell?
I'm familiar with all 4 of these names, but it's been a long time since I've heard the name of Pippi Longstocking. It's not S. Lewis, and it's definitely not Anna Sewell. So I'm gonna go for B, Astrid Lindgren.
B. Astrid Lindgren. Final answer?
Final answer.
You got it! For $40,000. Bedrock is only 3 questions away from $250,000. Along with those 2 additional lifelines, we're nearly halfway to the $10 million with only 8 away from that, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Super Millionaire. Our first contestant, Bedrock, the host of Minecraft Insanity Camp, is in the hot seat right now, who is doing very well, as he has won $40,000 with 3 questions away from winning the all-important $250,000 level. I bet $40,000 wasn't enough for you to cut it yet, just for you to make some improvements to your show, right?
Absolutely, $40,000 is not enough for that. Could do a lot more better and more money. Probably at least $250,000 is enough, but I would prefer if I got the $10 million tonight.
Yeah, sure. It's definitely a lot that you can do with that $10 million. It's a very life-changing and a mind-blowing amount of money. Wouldn't it be amazing if the host of Minecraft Insanity Camp here will be our first ever $10 million winner tonight in this studio? That would surely be amazing for that to happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, has any other contestant in your show have asked you about your strengths?
Not really that often.
Really?
I mean, I could definitely imagine what their reaction would be if I showed my strength to them. Now they say, I am still the most indestructible block in Minecraft.
I mean, I would say that you are indeed the hardest thing to sleep on, since your name is Bedrock after all. You get what I'm saying? From that answer, Bedrock, perfect.
I can show you my strength if you want, though.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, here's where you are right now, Bedrock. You have $40,000 with all 3 of your lifelines still in play. 3 questions away from that all-important $250,000 level, as I said earlier. As you know, if you get there, we'll give you 2 more fantastic lifelines. One of them is named 3 Wise Men, because backstage in another part of our studio, under tight security, are 2 mystery men and 1 mystery woman, ready to help you out when you need them. But first, you need to get through these next 3 questions. With that being said, Bedrock, are you ready to go again?
I'm always ready. Let's do it.
Let's get back to it now. Let's play! Here it comes for $80,000. Which of these celebrities was born Thomas Mapother? Was it Tom Cruise, Tom Jones, Tom Hanks, Tom Petty?
It's a pretty tough one. Not too familiar with neither one of these celebrities. Okay, you know what? I might as well use one of the lifelines. I'll call someone.
Alright, he's using his first lifeline, which is his phone a friend lifeline, of course. So who do you want to call?
I think I might as well call Grass Block for this.
You're calling one of the contestants of your camp, huh?
Yes, I do.
Alright, fine. I sure hope he knows this one. Let's do it. Let's get Grass Block on the line.
Hello?
Hello, Grass Block.
Hi Fly Swat.
How are you doing?
Just fine dude. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good here, and I got Bedrock here, but he needs your help on this one as he's going for $80,000 right now.
Alright, let's see what I can do here.
Okay, Bedrock, you got 30 seconds, and your time starts right now. Go ahead, Bedrock.
Okay, so which of these celebrities was born Thomas Glover? Is it Tom Cruise, Tom Jones, Tom Hanks, or Tom Petty?
Whoa, this is a tough one, but lucky for you, I think I have a hunch on this one. And that's a Tom Cruise.
How sure you about that answer?
I'm at least 75% sure about the answer, Bedrock.
Alright, thanks for the help, dude.
No problem, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. He's at least 75%, is that's what he felt about his answer on that one. You lose $30,000 if you're wrong on this one, but if you're right, you're only 2 questions away from that all-important $250,000 level.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go with him and say, hey, Tom Cruise, final answer.
You are absolutely right, Tom Cruise. 2 more and we get up to that $250,000 level, and here it is for $150,000. Which of these sports is most similar to korfball? Hockey, basketball, baseball, or cricket?
I think I have seen a sport that's similar like this before, and if I'm not mistaken, that'd be basketball. Right. Yeah, B, basketball.
You lose $70,000 if you're wrong with this one, so you say it's B, basketball, and are you making that your final answer?
70,000 is a lot to lose, but I'm definitely feeling pretty confident about this one. So yes, B, basketball, final answer.
You came through with that one! You just won $150,000! That's right, that sport has similarities with both basketball and netball. Alright, Bedrock, good for you. You got $150,000 in your bank with 6 away from $10 million, and you need 1 more correct answer to get to this all-important $250,000 level. If you get it right, then you can't leave here with anything less than that, and you will get those 2 additional lifelines. I got the check right here, Bedrock. Are you ready for it? Here it is for $250,000. Which of these is the name of a major river in Spain? Po, Ebro, Arno, or Volga?
Okay, for this one, I'm gonna have a hunch. I have no idea on what this is. I don't want to use 50-50. Then I'd have the conjunction with the double dip if I keep the 50-50 when I get this right.
You're absolutely right. That's a good strategy. If you kept the 50-50 and have the double dip, you'd be in great shape, right?
Oh yeah, certainly. It'll definitely be in great shape.
That would eliminate all the wrong answers, and you're bound to have a correct answer on the line if you keep that in. Well, you also have the audience to ask with if you want their help with this one.
You know what? I'm probably gonna regret it, but I'd like to use Ask the Audience.
You want to ask the audience?
Yes, please. I'll ask the audience.
Alright, fine, let's do it. Alright, audience, Bedrock needs your help on this one. If you're all ready, on your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, vote now. Oh wow, that is awfully close. Ebro came in ahead with 36%, Arno with 27%, Poe with 20%. The results are spread out here, but at least Ebro came out on top here by 9% ahead of Arno. Does that help you or not?
36 isn't really down enough. That wasn't really helpful.
I was expecting a lot more than that too, honestly. Well, you still have 50-50 left to deal with, Bedrock. But are you still willing to keep it once you get this one right? Remember, if you're wrong, it will drop back down to $10,000. But if you're right, it's guaranteed $250,000.
I really hate to use this up, but at the same time, I don't want to take a random guess here. If I don't want to go, then even though I said 36 is not enough.
You lose $140,000 if you get this wrong, or you gain another $100,000 if you get this right, Bedrock. Take your time to think about it.
I'm definitely gonna regret this as well, but I have no other choice. I'll have to use 50-50.
Final?
Yeah, no options left. I'll just use it to be clearly safe, if it even helps me at all.
Okay, let's do it. Computer, please take away randomly 2 of the wrong answers. Ebro's still there to choose from. That's what the audience suggested. Poe and Arno are both gone now. That leaves with either B or D.
You know what? No thumbs up. But even though it's only 36%, I'll take it. B, Ebro.
You're willing to take the risk losing $140,000, and you're going to trust your gut with the audience on that and say B, Ebro. I just want to make sure, so I have to ask you this, Bedrock. Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Oh, jeez. I am so glad you trusted your gut with the audience, because they are right! Well, Bedrock. For the first time ever in 20 years, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, and you were waiting for this too. Here's the check for $250,000. Wow, what a fantastic way to start off this 20th anniversary celebration. No one has ever gotten this far over the last 20 years, but can you go even further in this game and be our first $10 million winner here tonight? We're about to find out right now, Bedrock, and I've been waiting to say this too for a very long time. So now, it's time to enter the next dimension of this game. I want you to look at this very carefully, Bedrock. You are now just 5 questions away from winning $10 million. These numbers are staggering. The next question is worth $500,000, and then comes $1 million, and then $2.5 million, and then $5 million, and then the ultimate prize, $10 million. Huge rewards and huge risks, buddy. And now those 2 additional lifelines kick in for you, Bedrock. The 3 wise men and double dip. Now we can reveal, for the first time in more than 20 years, the identities of those 3 wise men. Standing by to help you if you get stuck on the question are the former member of the Liquidissers, aka Water Buckets team, and currently an eliminated contestant from Minecraft Insanity Camp, Magma Cream. Right in the middle, the team captain of the Invinci Crafters himself, Ender Pearl. And the host of BFDI Season 1, it's the one and only announcer.
It's truly an honor to be here. I'm very glad to be here tonight.
Thank you all, wise ones, for joining us tonight. So now, we're going to cut off their audio and video feed, And Bedrock, if you need their help, they'll be there, and we'll have 30 seconds to see the question to talk to you about it. And hopefully they could come up with the right answer. Your second lifeline is called Double Dip, which it will give you 2 shots of answering the question. But beware, once you confirm that you want to use Double Dip, you cannot walk away from it. You must answer the question. Okay, Bedrock, you understand everything up to now?
Yeah, pretty much.
So with that being said, are you ready to get back to it?
Bring it on. Let's do it.
Then let's play Super Millionaire right now. He's going for $500,000. And here's the question. Which of these English cities was once known as Liponte? Is it Chelmsford, Colchester, St. Albans, or Cambridge?
Jeez, I have absolutely no idea on this one either. Tough one. I hardly even remember any of these English cities.
You currently have $250,000 right now, and that is yours, no matter what happens. You already have that check in your pocket. It's a free guess. You might as well play this one anyway.
There's no way I'm gonna get out here to random guess this early. I'm gonna have to use the 3 wise men.
3 wise men, alright then. So are you confirming that you want to use the 3 wise men now?
Yes, I'll confirm that.
Alright then, let's go backstage to our 3 wise men. Hello wise men and women. Magma Cream, Ender Pearl, and Announcer. Again, nice to have you guys here tonight. Bedrock needs your help on this one. He has currently won $250,000 and he's going for $500,000. In a few moments, you will see and hear the question and you will have 30 seconds to give him your advice. Ready? Here it comes. Your 30 seconds starts right now. Which of these English cities was once known as Liponte? Is it Chelmsford, Colchester, St. Albans, Cambridge?
Oh wow, this is a tough one.
Do you guys have any idea on this question?
Well, for me, I think I remember this one, but I'm not quite sure about this, so I'm just guessing that it could be Chelmsford or Cambridge.
Cambridge is more logical to me.
I think it's Cambridge too, but I'm not certain.
Yeah, so I guess we're all agreeing that we're going with the Cambridge.
Okay, they weren't too sure about it, but they said it was D, Cambridge. You still have Double Dip in play, Bedrock.
I thought it was either Chelmsford or Cambridge, but if I'm leaning any towards any of them, I would say Chelmsford.
One of the wise men did say that they're just guessing that the answer could be Chelmsford or Cambridge as well.
Well, I don't have anything to gamble here, so I'll use the Double Dip here as well.
So are you confirming that you want to use Double Dip?
Double Dip it is. I'm using it. Final.
Alright, Bedrock, here we go. So what is going to be your first Double Dip answer?
My first answer would be Chelmsford.
Final?
Final.
Well, nothing to gamble here, but you still have another lifeline. 1 out of 3 at this point now. It's either it would be Colchester, St. Albans, or Cambridge. All 3 wise people agreed to their own answers and said Cambridge as well. Question is, are you going with them?
You know what? Yeah, I'll have to agree with him. I don't really have anything to lose anyway, so I'll say D, Cambridge. Final answer.
You had $250,000. Again, whatever happens, you're walking out of here with at least $250,000. Oh boy, but you just won $500,000!
Thanks to the whole 3 wise men.
Wow! Can you all believe this? He just won $500,000! He has no more lifelines. 4 away from the $10 million. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, He's going for $1 million. We're back on Super Millionaire. If you just tuned in, we're off to one heck of a start here tonight so far in this studio. We still have our first contestant, Bedrock, from Minecraft Insanity Camp here, who has just won $500,000 with the help of those 2 additional lifelines before the break. It has been quite a ride here in this first game so far. How's your experience here, Bedrock?
Oh, pretty exciting. Quite intense and also pretty damn exciting. I will surely never ever forget this experience. I had a great time here tonight.
Aw, we'll surely never ever forget you here as well, buddy. Okay, here we go again, Bedrock. You now have $500,000. Only 4 questions away from the $10 million. Unfortunately, all the lifelines are gone. You are all on your own at this point. So if you're ready to get back to it again, let's play! This is a big one, Bedrock. Here it is for $1 million. In which classic novel is the first line, "In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since"? Great Expectations, The Great Gatsby, The Love of the Last Tycoon, The Wind in the Willows.
God, this is one of the questions that I should know. Unfortunately, I don't have an inkling on this one. I really wish I had another phone a friend. This would be another one for Glassrock, or hell, even any other contestant on my line who's available that could possibly know this question, but I don't.
You'll go back down to $250,000 if you get it wrong, but if you're right, it's $1 million.
If I had an idea, I would most definitely go for it, but unfortunately, I don't. I'd really love to get the million, even though 10 million is a lot more than that. But I'm still happy with 500,000.
So, are you going to take the money then?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 500,000.
Alright, he's out of here with $500,000, and here it is, buddy, right there. Thanks for playing, Bedrock. Good luck to you and the rest of your show, dude.
Surely had a lot of fun being here tonight. Thanks for having me here.
No problem, buddy. Good luck. Isn't that great? What a great player to start this off with. And the answer to that question, if you're playing along at home, was The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's a tough one, but that's what I like to see. First game tonight, he just walked away with $500,000 to help out some in need and to make some improvements to his show. That's great. And now we're all ready to get our second contestant to sit in that hot seat to play for $10 million tonight. So let's welcome Tumblr! Hello, bro! You finally made it! Welcome to the show!
Thank you so much, bro. Really glad to be here tonight.
Now come on, let's play for the big money! Crazy first game with Bedrock walking out of here with $500,000, huh?
Yeah, he did great on that one.
Did you know the answer to his $1 million question while you were waiting to be finally in here?
Well, not really, but I am familiar with at least one of those novels that was mentioned from the options he has there on that question.
So how are you feeling that you're the second one to play here tonight?
A little nervous, but I'm pretty excited.
Alright, good luck to you here tonight, bro.
Thanks, man.
Okay, Tumblr, you are now just 15 questions away from $10 million. You know all the rules, all the lifelines, and how important it is to get to that $250,000 level. With that being said, are you ready, bro?
Heck yeah. I'm so ready for this, bro.
Let's do it then. Let's play Super Millionaire right now. Second game in progress now as we start again at $1,000. And here it is, Tumblr. What is the capital of Japan? Beijing, Tokyo, Seoul, Twin Ring Moteki.
I'm not being fooled by that last question for this question, but it's obviously B! Tokyo! The final answer.
Yes, it is. You got $1,000. Good for you. Next question for $2,000. What animal is the national symbol of Australia? Kangaroo, koala, emu, crocodile.
The answer is A, kangaroo. I'm making that my final answer, mate.
Yeah, you got it right, bro, for $2,000. Going for $3,000. How many bones do we have in an ear? 3, 4, 5, or 6?
3. Final answer.
Of course it is, bro. You got $3,000. Up to $5,000. What is the largest ocean in the world? Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, or Pacific Ocean?
Easy stuff. Pacific Ocean. Final.
Oh yes. Right answer for $5,000. And here comes the first milestone question for $10,000. Who painted the famous artwork The Starry Night? Is it Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, or Claude Monet?
I've seen this painting many times already, so it's definitely C. Vincent van Gogh. Final answer.
Yes, it was. It's Vincent van Gogh. Just made it through the first milestone. He got $10,000. 5 away from that all-important $250,000 level. He's 10 away from $10 million, and we'll be right back in a moment. Don't go away now. What a great way to start off this first episode here tonight. If you all just tuned in, you just missed Bedrock's game as he walked away with $500,000. And now we have Tumblr, our second contestant in the studio to play for $10 million, who has just got started on with the game and was doing quite well. Still feeling strong here, buddy?
Mm-hmm. It's still pretty exciting to be here tonight in this studio.
Alright, good to know. And what about you? What are you going to do with the money that you can win here tonight?
Well, besides donating some of it to charity and other stuff like that, I'm probably going to spend some on the stuff I wanted. And probably traveling a little with all of my friends. Including you, of course, buddy.
Oh gosh, how can you lose? I love that. That's pretty good. Okay, so here's where you are right now, bro. You have $10,000 and you're going for $20,000 with all of your lifelines intact. Only 5 more right answers away to get to that all-important $250,000 level. You already know what that means if you get there. So are you ready?
Yeah! Let's do it!
Alright, let's get to it. Let's play! $10 away from $10 million, and here it is for $20,000. How many minutes are in a full week? 1,440, 10,080, 43,800, or 525,600?
Okay, so it's definitely not A, since 1,414 minutes are for the whole day. It's not C either, since that one is for the whole month. As for D, that's for the whole year. That means 10,080 minutes are for the whole week. So I'll say B, 10,080 minutes. That's my final answer.
Yeah, that's right, you got it. Very good, here it is for 40,000. What is the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet? Omega, Omicron, Delta, Epsilon.
Can we get a lot harder than that? It's definitely C, Delta. Final answer.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Alright, going nice and steady here. Going for $80,000 with only 8 away from the $10 million. Here it is. Which of these cities is known as the Eternal City? Is it Cape Town, London, Rome, or New York?
Okay, if I remember correctly here, Cape Town is known as the Mother City. London is called the Old Smoke, or the Big Smoke. New York is called the Big Apple. And if I'm not mistaken here, that leaves Rome, which is known as the Eternal City. So, I'm sure enough the answer here is definitely C. Rome, the final answer.
You sure have a big brain, bro. That's the right answer. All of his lifelines are still intact here. He's going pretty strong here tonight. 2 more to get up to that $250,000 level. So here it is for $150,000. In what year did the French Revolution begin? 1786, 1787, 1788, or 1789?
For this one, I think I still have a hunch on this. Let me think about this a bit.
All 3 lifelines are still intact here, buddy. $70,000 is what you will lose here if you're wrong. Take your time to think about it.
A lot of money to lose here, but I don't mind having $10,000. It's still a lot of money, but I think I know the answer to this one. I can still use a lifeline if I want to, but I'm going to save them later on for now. But anyways, the answer is D, 1789. Final answer.
I think this is probably why I would never watch those 2 French superheroes ever again. Just won $150,000.
Stuff for one night is clearly worth it.
Big brain moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that sound means that time is up for the night, but Tumblr, of course, will be back here in the next episode, as he is only 6 away from $10 million, and only 1 more question away from those 2 additional and fantastic lifelines. So next time, join us as we continue Tumblr's game and see who will be the next contestant to play after Tumblr for the second and exciting night of the 20th anniversary special of Super Millionaire. This is Fly Swat, and from everybody here in the studio, we'll see you next time on Super Millionaire. Good night, everyone.